Hi, welcome to Prophetic Declaration. I'm so happy that you're watching this video this time, and I would like to speak to you on using what God gave you. And I would like to pull my text today from Luke chapter 4 and verses 6, and also from Luke chapter 10 and verses 19. And it says in Luke 4 and 6, and the devil said unto him, all this power, and that word power there is exousia, which means authority or earthly power, will I give thee, and the glory of them, for that is delivered unto me, and to whomever I will give. Now, when you read that, you find automatically that when the devil said, or Satan said, all this power I will give unto thee, for it was given unto me. We find that when you go back into Genesis 1, that the enemy, when Adam and Eve ate the fruit, that they released the power unto Satan. So he's based in his information based on what took place in the Garden of Eden. Now in Luke 10 verses 19, it says, behold, I give you power. I give unto you power, and that word power there is dunamis. Now notice the devil's power is exousia, which means authority and earthly power. But here Jesus Christ said, I give you power, dunamis, which means ability to perform, strength or power to activate by applying the Lord's inherent ability. He said, I give you power to tread on scorpions and serpents, and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall by any means hurt you. So here we find that God has given us, and I love the word give there, because when you look at the Greek word give is ditomi, which means I offer, or to put, or to bestow, or to deliver, or it means to grant, or permit, or it means to pay to, or to appoint. So here the Lord said, as he mentioned in verses 8 of Luke 10, he said, I beheld Satan as lightning. Now, because he said he beheld, which means he gazed, or he discriminated, or to give a viewpoint mentally. So Jesus Christ has beheld Satan, and because he has beheld Satan, we find that the Lord declared that because he has done so, he has given us this earthly power. He said, I give unto you power. So which means that we have power and authority over the enemy. So whatever is trying to block you, whatever the enemy is trying to block, in order for you to get to your progress, to get to the place that God desire or assigned for you to get to, you have the power. Because God said, I give. And when you give something, it means it belongs to you. It's a gift, and a gift is given to you for you to take it, not to return it. The only way you return is if you don't want it. So here the Lord said, I give you power to tread on serpents and scorpions. So the power that God has given unto you, this is a time and there's a season for you to use it. And Jesus Christ had declared, he said, I give unto thee, saying that all power belongs to me here on earth and on heaven. So if the Lord said all power belongs to us, he has given all power unto you, it means that even though Satan has declared in Luke 4 6 that he has power, the power that he has is not to operate in the heaven realm, but only to operate in the earth realm. Even though we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers, spiritual wickedness in high places, the enemy can only go but thus far. And because he can only go but thus far, we have the authority to make sure we can block whatever the enemy is trying to destroy in our life. Now understand, and I've said it many times, you understand that we do not have the authority to bind Satan, even though the word of God says in Matthew 16 and 19, he said, whatsoever you bind on earth shall be bound in heaven. What you loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven. And understand, to bind and to loose there, it means he has given us authority to take what we need in the earth realm and in the heaven realm. Now, the enemy can only be bind or bound when the angels come, according to Revelation 20 verses 1 through 3. The angels are the one that's responsible for binding the enemy and destroying the plot. We are not responsible. We are responsible to casting out demons. Remember, Jesus Christ said in Matthew 10 and also in Mark chapter 10 verses 1 and Matthew 10 verses 1, he sent out his disciples, and the Bible said he gave them power to cast out demons. So we can only cast out and rebuke the enemy, but because you have the power and authority, you should use it in order to destroy and block the plan of Satan, because God has given you that power. And since he's giving you that power, I want want you to use it today. Say to yourself, whatever situation comes your way, remember the word of God says that if you abide in me and my word abide in you, you shall say what you need and it shall be done. Why? Because God left us in the earth realm in order for us to take authority in the earth realm to proclaim and destroy every attack that is coming towards you. So whatever is in you, remember he says, great is he that is in me than he that's in the world. And because you have greatness in you, you have the word of God and greatness in you, this is the time to use it. Do not make the enemy make you go around in circle. Do not make the enemy make you do things that you don't want to do. You have the power. He said, behold, I give you power in Luke 10 verses 18 and 19. I give you power, what? Over the wiles of the enemy. He said, and you'll be able to destroy serpents and scorpions. So use the power that God has given unto you in this time and season. I want to read to you some of the prophecies that the Lord has given to us. And the Lord has shown us that gonorrhea disaster. He said that gonorrhea was spread among high school students. More than 8,000 students will be affected, and the government and mayor will warn teenagers to either detain from sexual intercourse or use protection. Gonorrhea dilemma. The Lord has shown us that prophecy. The Lord, there's some prophecies that was fulfilled. I'd like to read one in your ears. It was prophesied on May 25th and August 21st, 2018, this year, that over 12 million pounds of beef would be recalled, and this prophecy was fulfilled December 4th, 2018, that over 12 million pounds of beef was recalled. To see more of these prophecies that the Lord has given to us, and again, these prophecies are given so we can pray so that God can protect those who are going to encounter what is supposed to come. To see more of these prophecies, go to the website at murthlenesamson.org. Thank you so much. Love you. God bless. See you next time.